Acclaimed Turkish-German director Fatih Akin also screened his new film Soul Kitchen at Toronto. Akin, arguably Europe's hottest auteur, has been scoring big at festivals since Head On picked up the top prize at Berlin in 2004. In 2007, Akin's Edge of Heaven won the Best Screenplay prize at Cannes, and 2 weeks ago, Akin picked up a special jury prize at Venice for Soul Kitchen, about a Greek-German man trying to make a success of his fledgling restaurant. We spoke to Akin and his leading man and co-writer, Adam Boustakos. Fatih, you have said earlier that there's so much emphasis on your Turkish-German identity that it was becoming frustrating and sooner or later you would leave it behind you. Is Soul Kitchen an attempt to leave it behind you?
Definitely, yes. Yes, I was kind of, I was frustrated because, you know, I always considered Head On as a Soul Kitchen for the very first time. I think they don't discuss if he's Greek or not. They just take him as he is.
Now, it's a very happy movie and it's very different from your earlier, more serious films. Is there any reason for this? Are you at a happier place personally?
All the films are very personal and I suffer with my films, you know, and I have to pay a price for what I'm doing. It's really like I give a sacrifice, you know. And when we did The Edge of Heaven, in the last week of the shooting, my producer and very close friend and teacher and mentor Andreas Thiel died, you know. Suddenly the issues what the film was talking about repeated themselves in real life. So I had to learn to suffer, I had to learn that death is part of the living, and I had to learn that life... We always were looking for a project, you know, and he appears in all of my films, but I always had to cut him out because he was too good.
Thank you.
No. He was like, he was taking the film into his direction, you know, and I had to cut it out. You know, it didn't work. So we always wanted to work together. You know.
Fatih, you said in an interview, if you love the movies, you have to love America. Why do you think that is?
Maybe because we grown up in an occupied country. Germany was occupied by the Americans, you know, and we were born there. So maybe that's why it had the deepest impact on me, you know.
And finally, Hannah Shigula, your actress in Edge of Heaven, said that she hopes that you will stay the authentic boy that you are and not become deformed by success. So Adam, do you think he still is the authentic boy you've known for 20 years, or has the success done something?
In his character, in his heart, he's the same, you know. And I think he stay like he is.
Really? How do you do that, Fatih? How do you disconnect from all the flashbulbs and the success and the awards you just won at Venice? So what do you tell yourself to keep the head on your shoulder?
I'm surrounded by few but very down-to-earth persons. It's a difficult job. You know, a lot to do with ego. Two big egos, for instance, would keep you away to make good films. I believe in that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tuba.com